mean, but speaking of Atlanta, I think we have to address the elephant.
Crazy how that worked out.
I know. I think we have to address the elephant in the room that is named Calvin Ridley. For those of you who don't know, who are also living under the same rock that didn't know that Russell Wilson went to the Broncos, Calvin Ridley is going to be suspended for the following 2022-2023 season for sports betting, specifically on his own team. So if you remember, he took a break from the team late October, but then he started betting on Falcons games early November. Coincidence? Who knows?
And that break was for his mental health reasons. But apparently, he was down in Florida when he did the sports betting.
On his own phone.
On his own phone.
On his own phone.
And the worst
but,
part
like,
is,
I ain't even going to, like, I don't know. Like,
the worst part is he used a platform that is directly associated with the league. So if he chose anything else, well, not anything else, but if he, like, chose some other third-party platform, he actually would have been okay.
So wait, let me ask y'all. Do y'all feel like he should have? Not to cut you off. Do y'all feel like he should have been suspended the whole year, or like should have just been a few games? Like,
and also that's another thing. What I was gonna say that the next year that's just the minimum. They still don't know if they're gonna make it any longer or if it's gonna be a bigger thing.
I just think it's so crazy that they punish him for this, but like when it comes to like domestic abuse, that's a slap on the wrist.
Wow,
like
we just jumped like 5 levels.
I'm just saying. As far as punishment goes with the NFL, like,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong at all. But it was just
the thing is, all the former players they've came out in light of this news and they've said like how important it actually is in facilities. They don't talk about it though because it's understood. Like, oh, we're not supposed to like bet or gamble or anything like that. So it's apparently it's like one of the highest things that you could breach on the CBA or you know the rules of the NFL and everything. And Roger Goodell in his statement, he was like as harsh as I've seen any like statement about anything. And I just think like because I know you asked like should it be a whole year, and John was saying like no. I think it's a question about like because me I don't think you should get in trouble necessarily for doing that as an athlete, but I feel like here's my caveat. They should allow you to only be able to bet on your team to win, which according
that's what he was doing.
That's what he was doing accordingly. But
isn't it the same thing? It's in the same conversation as like kind of playing fantasy.
I don't think you should be able to bet
player.
on your own team at all if you're gonna do it. Period.
I was gonna say
just be real.
The game.
You can still.
And I mean, I get that because they're like, oh, he wasn't playing. I get that, but I'm saying like, not your own team.
If you have insider information.
I don't know, man. I see these NFL coaches throw games every year.
I'm about to say, Brian Flores.
He just exposed a bunch of So,
bro, like these owners and head coaches, they be gambling, doing the same stuff too, and get away with it.
They just don't get caught.
It's really on a larger scale too.
He only did $1,500. He did a $1,500.
Like he did $1,500 in total.
Yeah, 3 parlays. They weren't not even going to hit. Like so,
he did a 3-leg, a 5-leg, and an 8-leg parlay.
Man was just doing it for fun. Like he was just literally donating. He was donating to FanDuel, and now he's suspended for the whole year. It makes no sense.
The problem is like
that money does go to the league.
it does. That's the funny part because they're sponsored with a lot of these gambling places now.
Yeah, that's what's funny. Like,
and it's funny because they said like once they saw his name. The first call immediately went to Roger Goodell.
But
they're like, is this Calvin Ridley from the Falcons?
Calvin Ridley, he's an idiot, though.
Well, he probably logged in as Calvin Ridley from the Falcons.
He did it from his phone.
Man, dude, you should have just used Prize Picks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prize Picks. You know,
Prize Picks.
Let us,
drop another promo.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Yo, just go to Twitter, bro. They be retweeting everything, bro.